Etna. This road that I'm walking on, it's very little traffic. And I knew that in advance, so I just planned on road walking. But if a car comes by, I'll stick my thumb out. It's about 10 miles away. I've done 19, so it'll be a full day, but this is easy walking. So it should go by pretty quick. The fire closure ahead, it's just getting bigger. Castella, again, this is just the rumor, I don't know if it's true yet, but Castella's under evacuation right now, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Just have to see. Once I get to Etna, I'll see if that's true and look at maps and evaluate what to do with it. But I know some people are thinking about going from Etna to the next town away from the fire. I don't know where that is, but I may end up having to do the same thing. I don't know yet. Okay, well, I'm in Etna. Got here yesterday. Learned pretty quick that there's another fire ahead. So, the fire that I thought I saw in the distance, I thought it was the Hertz fire. This is a new one just right next to the Hertz fire called the Delta fire. It just kind of exploded overnight, and it tripled in size. It's at 0% containment right now. I-5 is closed. I believe Castella is under evacuation. Dunsmuir is either under evacuation or they were put on notice to evacuate, potentially. So, it's not looking too great. The PCT is closed ahead. There's maybe 30, 40, 50 miles that I could do, potentially. But I'm not entirely thrilled at the idea of walking into an active wildfire, or walking towards it. Especially one that moved as fast as this one did, and just not doing it. When I got here yesterday, I was like, okay, well, I'll just road walk it. And then looking at the maps, and looking at where the fire is, the detour for the I-5 closure for all the cars is to take, I believe it's Highway 89. That goes relatively close to the fire. And beyond that, it's just all of the traffic. Like, I-5 is a major corridor for people going to and from, like, Oregon and stuff like that, and Washington and all that. All that traffic is being diverted to this highway. That's a lot, and I don't know how comfortable I feel about walking along a highway under that much stress. So that idea went out the window pretty quickly, and then I was like, well, I'll just road walk to Weed and then take a bus to Bernie, something like that. And all of the public transportation and stuff like that goes down I-5 to Redding and then south towards Bernie. I can't take I-5, and the fire is near Redding, near-ish. So I'm at a bit of a crossroads here. My options just kind of went out the window. So I'm going to have to break my continuous footsteps, which is just a huge bummer to me, because I've maintained it for the last 1,050 or so miles, and I don't feel like walking into a fire, and I don't feel like getting hit by a car. So I've walked along highways before and it was no problem, but that was along a highway that has a constant presence of pedestrians, well, cyclists, So I felt more comfortable about it then because people were generally aware that there were people on the side of the road. Whereas I don't know anything about these highways. I don't even know what the shoulder looks like along a lot of it, and just not comfortable jumping into it completely blind like that. I usually like to have a general idea, and I just don't have time to research and get a general idea. So I'm gonna be going to Bernie, and I'll just pick the PCT up from there. I don't want to mess with these fires at all. California's had a really bad fire year. I believe it's been a record year. These fires are just getting bigger and bigger every time, and I don't know a whole lot about how fires behave. I don't know what makes them tick or what makes them expand or anything like that, so I'm just not gonna fuck with it. I'm not gonna jump into it and then potentially get stuck in a dangerous position where I have to ask for help, and then put someone else in a dangerous position and stuff like that when I don't need to. I'm not at a point where I have to go out, so I'm just not going to. I'm pretty bummed out because the trail looked like it was getting really, really cool. It was really awesome what I walked through in Northern California so far, the Marble Mountain Wilderness, which is like, and then I was heading into the Shasta Trinity Forest area, and I've seen pictures of that, and it looks spectacular, but I'm going to miss it. And I'm really bummed out because I was looking forward to it. Now it's closed, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to accept it and just kind of move on. Silver lining is this does buy me time. That was definitely, you're aware of the fact that was something that was stressing me out, and this is going to buy me just enough time, hopefully, because it's not like winter in the Sierra has a set date, but should hopefully buy me enough time to get through the Sierra, so that's good. And I only have to do 30 miles a day, which is like incredibly amazing because I don't have to push myself to do more than that at this point. It was just super killer trying to do that. It was really wearing on my body, and it just wasn't working out. So I can definitely do 30s. I believe I'll be heading out tomorrow, and we'll just see how things go. I've got it good compared to other people who are being evacuated and having their livelihoods potentially burned to the ground. So I'm not going to sit here and whine about it. I'm just on a little trip trying to hike to Mexico, and yeah, perspective is a good thing to have sometimes. So let's just roll with the punches and get my ass to Bernie and start hiking again. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my time here in Etna. Really cool town. It's super small, but they've got a lot. So the Dollar General was like heaven. I got like 8 breakfast burritos. I got frozen pizza, stuffed bell peppers, and crackers and cheese whiz and hot sauce for like $20. It was the most incredible experience of my life. So. Alright, so I just got back from the dollar store. I figured I don't really cover food and stuff like that very often. I don't cover gear or anything, so I figured while I have the resupply in front of me here, I might as well just get into it, because why not? So the way I layer my food is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Shocking. So for breakfast, I usually just do cold oatmeal. I prefer the fruit flavors. It's just maple brown sugar, cinnamon spice, and apples and cinnamon. It's doable. And then I'll mix it with M&Ms. And then I'll have, let's see, 3 snacks after breakfast. In the past, that was just like power bars, granola bars, and stuff like that. But those just get way too expensive. And their caloric value isn't anything special. So now I just do like 2 packages of these peanut butter and cheese crackers, and then gummy worms. Sour gummy worms are the best. And then for lunch, I've changed this up because I'm so sick of tuna and Spam and pepperonis and bacon bits. Is I'll just take 2 jumbo honey buns, put peanut butter in between them, sandwich them together, have a honey bun sandwich. It's so freaking good. I love it so much. I'll just get the size of a crunchy peanut butter jar. And then my snack after lunch, again, is just a couple of these crackers. And then this time I picked combos. I'm just feeling the combos. I don't know why. And then dinner, I'll just have a packet of ramen, because I got 5 packages of ramen for $1, and that's a wonderful thing in life. One thing I was going to do to spice it up a bit was to get those little cubes of curry and make a curry sauce with the noodles. They didn't have that at the dollar store, so I just didn't get it. Honestly, that's it. Whoa. I've got... Let's see if I can get that infinite mirror thing going. Whoa, it's not working. Crazy. I'm not anal about counting calories or anything like that. I just go for things that I enjoy eating, because at the end of the day, if I don't enjoy what I'm eating, I'm not going to eat it, and that's going to create a pretty bad deficiency. So I'm eating just shit right here. This is just pure trash. I love it. I know at the end of the day I'm probably getting what I need from it as far as calories goes. Maybe not so much as far as other important things go nutritionally, but I make that up in town by eating more shit. Like, these, they're so good, and they were so cheap. Or these are like Ruffles rejects. They're so good. They were $1. And ice cream and cupcakes. There's a farmer's market happening tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna get my veggies on. I'm craving like avocado and cucumbers so bad right now, so I might go check that out. But that's really about it. I like to keep it simple. I don't like to go out there and open a fucking 5-star restaurant every night and create gourmet meals. I just like to eat, get it fucking over with, and move on. And I have felt full eating all of this. I haven't really had prevailing hiker hunger this whole trip. I'm 1,000 miles in. It should have kicked in by now. I do get to town and I'm kind of like a bottomless pit, but it wasn't like last time where I was just constantly hungry. I eat this throughout the day and I feel satisfied. So that's really all that matters to me. Yeah, again, it's just like, I don't know. I used to spend so much on my resupplies just choosing like really good foods and getting creative, and it's just like, it's just a money pit, because you're gonna go out there, you're gonna eat it, and you're gonna dig a hole and shit it out. And at the end of the day, I don't enjoy eating on the trail. I don't enjoy cooking on the trail. I just like to it's a necessity and I get it out of the way. And then when I get to town, that's when I worry about enjoyment and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, this does me. This does me just fine. So, yeah, that's about all I got to say about it. My resupplies are generally going to look like this, but like the big three, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is generally going to be the same because I enjoy those things. And yeah, I've really enjoyed my stay here in Etna. It's a really friendly and just awesome town. So not one to miss. Um, I really do like the town experience of trail life. I haven't really taken many zeros this year, if you disregard the fact that I was off trail for almost 2 weeks. But I don't really count that because not, that wasn't me just going to a town and getting stuck in a vortex or anything like that. It was just, I had to be off trail for a little bit. But I do love just like getting to town and wandering around and checking things out, getting to know different places and stuff. Today, God, the lighting in here is so disgusting. It's like orange. Yeah, I don't know. Trail or town is part of trail life for me. I'm not 100% invested in the wilderness experience like some people are, but I'm not 100% invested in getting stuck in town like some people are. I'm in the happy medium, and there's cool towns just like there's cool sections of wilderness, and it's sightseeing, man. That's what it's all about. So this has been a thing. Oh man. Yeah, but earlier today I got locked out of my hotel room, and the operator wasn't here, and I was just kind of stuck out of my room for a couple hours. But I sat out there and talked to another hiker. It was fun. But anyways, I've got food to pack away and I have food to eat, and I'm gonna shut up now because I'm gonna get into another whole thing. Yeah, anyways, bye.